Hello everyone, the magical number is 3 as we all know, and that's why we're going to watch 1/3 game against this GM Terran Batgirl Riri aka Cuddy, where he's trying to mech it happen against the anti-mech god himself, Railgan. First of all, I'm going for the 3 roach opener this game, so if any of you are curious, can the build still work? Should it work? Should it work? Probably not, because the Cyclone is sick. Can it work? Hopefully. Should my Overlord die? Nope. Will it die? Probably. Trying to hide it, but it's... he had 2 Marines here, one here, and I just couldn't get past it. Actually, I'm going for the 3 roach opener. I'm not actually building the roaches because he's scouted, I believe. So I was like, do I really need them? Instead I just went for a super fast lair into the 2-base Mutalisk. So I did not only fool myself and all of you, but hopefully even my opponent. Cuddy, our good Terran opponent, is going for the Widowmine defense. Actually I suggested, this is a build that I suggested him. Like, if you're playing against Mutas, just build a lot of Widowmines and you can kind of use them later on anyways, so it's not really bad. We are going for the Mutalisk, right? I'm already seeing a lot of Widowmines, so I'm like, not sure if like. I'm going for the 6 Mutas. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because we want to see the real action of the game. I'm pretty sure he's going Mech because he made 4 factories. He's building a 4. It's like he's ready to absolutely destroy my opener. I think there was a little bit of harassment here, nothing too major though. What you will also notice is the similarity to the other games. Hydralisk then, a station pit, a cell upgrade, armor upgrade. 3 bases. Match. Mutalisk. Actually we missed it, but sorry. And more Mutalisks died, yeah. Well, I lost a lot of Mutalisks to his Widowmines, which is... I'm always off to these bad starts. Look at the supply. Now you're going to tell me, well, what if he just walks across the map and kills you? I think I should be able to survive, because I can make a lot of Lings and Hydras and Swarm hosts, and... actually scared of the Widowmines too much offensively. Like, they're really hard. I just went for a big attack with Mutalisks and it did not work out at all. Right now my opponent is up 40 supply and is moving across the map ready to kill me. So to those of you who were wondering what happens if he just attacks you and kills you, well, we're about to find out, right? So I attack him with the Swarm hosts and I'm starting to wonder, like, where is his army? Is he just going to ignore these? He pulls away all the workers. Has to lift the CC. Then I see the army. However, he had to deal with the Locust, so that bought me a decent amount of time. And now we have to stop this push with our Ling, Hydra, Baneling, Swarm host, and literally 2 Mutalisk composition. It's pretty hard because the DPS of the Hellbat and Cyclone is insane against Hydras. If the Hellbats actually hit my units, they will most likely just explode. I'm going in with my Swarm hosts, dropping off the Locust, going back out again, going back in, going back out. I cannot make up my mind. Because I'm actually going to lose a lot of Swarm hosts here accidentally. Then I figure I can just burrow them. The more annoying thing is that I also lost all the workers at my 3rd base. I'm cleaning up everything. The Hydralisks do a really good job at cleaning up things. One thing that's also worth mentioning is I'm getting the armor upgrade mainly because of the Cyclone. He's making 6 of them at once right now. And... oh, the Hydralisk died! Gosh darn it. I think did I actually get the movement? No, I forgot the movement speed upgrade right now. I think I'll figure that out shortly. What I'm doing on the other end is getting the Greater Spire, so we're actually going to see a bit of a different end game to the last game. We're not going to see the good old Ling Baneling Hydra Swarm Host, but we're actually going to see Broodlords, so pray for that, I hope. Hope we're all hyped for some Broodlords. They might have been nerfed, but they're still pretty good units, especially because the Terran anti-air is pretty much garbage right now. I mean, Vikings are still good, right? It's just that the Liberator got nerfed and the Cyclone anti-air got, I don't want to say removed, but they might as well have removed the anti-air. The Locusts are doing a pretty decent amount of damage. Just building a turret there so we can actually deal with that. Now we're seeing the Hellbat Cyclone composition. He's also starting to add a few tanks. Thank God our turn opponent is not the smartest guy, so he's not actually scanning my main. I'm not sure why he would not do that, but he should really scan my main and figure out what I'm actually going for. Now I'm harassing him over here with Lynx while I'm preparing my Broodlord flank, so we're going to attack him on two sides at once. Tried to get into his main but kind of failed. So I'm losing a lot of Lynx. I'm also burrowing them so I can unburrow them later. At the same time the Broodlords are hitting this space right here. We already talked about Hydralisks outranging planetaries, so they can also attack planetaries without any issues. Got my scouting swarm host. Actually micring him up here. Then I think I burrow him. And the locusts fly away. He doesn't really have an answer to my Broodlords, I believe. So that's why we see him go for a counter attack. I'm not actually sure how good of an ending this will have for him. Right here we see the Cyclone lock on the Broodlords. It actually tickles them a little bit. Like, it doesn't do 0 damage. They're losing a little bit of HP. But in the grand scheme of things, he just cannot deal with Broodlord Hydralisk with his mech composition. That's pretty much dead. So we saw a different kind of end game where I almost died being like 40-50 supply behind, and then magic did happen with the Hydralisk Swarm Host. Like, Hydras are really insanely good. Like, people are saying, well, they get one more range, how much of an effect can that have? Remember when Immortals got one more range? It created the Soul Train build, and we all know that one went for the Zergs in Wings of Liberty. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!